Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Munich, the city that many would consider with justification to be the footballing capital of the land, and the Allianz Arena, you have to... And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Sané. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the flag has stayed down. Now it's Schneider. That'll be a corner. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Kagawa has a shot! Just off target.
Kagawa really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And it's Schneider. And here's Vinicius Junior. No, he's just misjudged that one. Nunez chasing after it. Oh, super ball! Khan is there to take. And he was quick to react.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on...
And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pinches it off him. Schneider. Conte. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Gnabry. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Opts to play it back. Arsenal are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Ball played for Conte. And he'll shoot here! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Xavi. Now it's Darwin. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Lahm drives forward on the overlap. Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And no, that was never going to make it. Cruyff. And he cuts out the supply. Nunez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Great defending, strong and determined.
Gnabry really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And it's Salah. Oh, good read. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? In he goes again. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's their second corner of the game. Vinicius Junior! Goal! Arsenal! Some heroic goalkeeping. But even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
After 37 minutes is...
A 1-0 lead established.
18.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Sané is wide and looking to get onto this. Big chance, corner. Arsenal have their third corner. In with a header! And now they can spring out of defence. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1. He's had a hit! It's in! Remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Galatasaray clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Galatasaray grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Iniesta. There's the whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1.
From the regional police department.
Arsenal head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Griezmann.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Kagawa. And here's Sané. He's had it taken off him. Iniesta.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Driving forward. Beckenbauer. And here's Nunez. Picked out brilliantly. And that is a little undercooked. Nunez! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until...
There's the shot! Oh, good-looking ball. Davis does really well there. He is strong. And it's Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Maldini. Arsenal needing a change of fortune here. Xavi charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Lahm with the short one. Header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
It's a great ball. Xavi with the delivery. Xavi. Mohamed Salah. Cross flung in towards the middle. He's there and gets it away. Now it's Sané. Chance here to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Lahm. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Galatasaray surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise. Schneider. Davis. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Very nicely done. Sané. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Strokes it back. Oh, that's nice. Schneider. And it's Conte. Passing nice and neat. And the ball's a good one here. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution for Galatasaray, Darwin Núñez. Number 18, Mohamed Salah. Number 20, Iniesta. Number 4, Lilian Thuram. Coming
That
on
is
the
Conte.
field, number 11.
I think we're about to see
Didier
a
Drogba.
frenetic finish.
Number 10,
No half measures from
Del
here.
Piero. Number 77, Beckham. Number 13.
Good read, needed to be.
Marquinhos. There will be
Kagawa.
one.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal can look back at this result with regret. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and the speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Perez. He can run onto that. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Fenerbahce clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vinicius Junior. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Bellingham. Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Beckenbauer is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Vinicius Junior. Danielson. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that was vital. First quarter of an hour gone. Has a look and has a go. It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Marquinhos. And it's Marquinhos. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's nice. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Dembele.
Woohoo!
Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Beckenbauer.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Danielson. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now that's well seen too. And it's Dembele. Some good persistent defending here. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sane plays it short. Now that's a fine challenge. Corner number 2 then. Sane goes short. He is just caressing the ball. Davis. That's a throw. Rice. He won't be happy with that one. Great hit! He scored! Arsenal are level. Terrible error, duly punished. That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Deco. Back into the middle. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Perez. Oh, great ball. Can he finish? Goal! Fenerbahce! And they've got their lead back. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Danielson. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's cut it out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Deco. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Mbappe. Danger averted for now. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. The final seconds now. Beckham. Conte. Ball played for Dembele. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, can he get onto this? Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Triol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's a good ball played into space. Now it's Sané. It's a goal kick.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Argument.
Conte. Oh, good ball, shots on, has a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal have their third corner. Davis. It's a good foot in there. Referee has just said play on. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Arsenal get their fourth corner. Davis. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? They're up to 5 corners now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Marquinhos. Deco. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Dembele. Sané.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Aimed beyond the defence. Rudiger defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got away, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Pedri! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, they have breathing space. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him. Corner count is rising. That's 6. Danielson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Into the last quarter of an hour. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. That's really well cleared. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great ball if he can get there. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, important interception. Looking for the run, and the ball... Chance! He should have put that one away.
Mbappe should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Danielson is there, and he can get that clear. Sane looking to penetrate opposition lines. Rodri. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. Camavinga. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Kagawa. Brilliantly cut out. Marquinhos. And that will be it. Arsenal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites Alvarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Alvarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Van der Ven cuts it out.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola, as composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
Alvarez has been caught there, it's a foul. Pedri. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Musiala, and the flag has stayed down. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of...
Hits one! Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
After 15 minutes is number 10.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pedri. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Christian. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Has a goal! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alvarez. That's a nicely measured pass. Big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Davis. Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Palmer. Caggiolu gets into some space. He rises! Oh, he's been caught napping. In he goes again! He's done very well to get to that.
Palmer actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Davis. Conte. Great ball if he can get there. Costa Curta. Alvarez. Palmer. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckenbauer. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Dembele. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Conte. Pedri. Kagawa has created one goal already. Pedri. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pedri. Pedri going full. And we hit half-time. Arsenal head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty.
And
it's
now,
1-1.
Please turn towards the screen.
It's been a
for
decent
special
45 minutes.
presentation
Competitive
featuring
certainly,
our guest
and a goal
performance
each.
today. Substitutions taking place.
So it's back to business. Beckenbauer. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Belletti. It's Davis. Pedri. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Palmer. This might spell danger. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Pedri wriggles his way through. Oh, this is a very good run. There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Number 21.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. So Dida between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The big easy for me. There was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. And it's Salah. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's a throw-in. Adams. Mohamed Salah looks to get on the end of this. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Van de Ven. Gently done. Pedri. He has found the way through. There's the crossfield ball. Serbia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Beckham. Spread it left. He's picked his way through. Mohamed Salah, played out towards the right wing.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Kagawa. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Vinicius Junior. Sané. He's had a hit! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Kagawa couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And the shot! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a header! Goal! Serbia! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Serbia get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gnabry, Sané, that is lovely. Gnabry, showing good feet. Gnabry has a look inside the box. Danielson. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Real chance here! Referee has just said play on. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Conte. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, they could be caught out here. Salah. He's gone for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Works it forward. Well read, nice interception. And it's Beckham. Mohamed Salah. That pass has been well intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Pedri in acres of space out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Kagawa. It's Kagawa! And he looked every bit new. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pedri really struggling, and now the hit! That had everyone off their seats.
Cruyff probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be...
Mohamed Salah! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Dembele with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
He's found a way through. Serbia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? Well, Pedri! Oh, another save. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Mohamed Salah, given the lift of his goal.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Has another go! Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Davis. Conte. Can he latch on to this? And he was alert to it. And he's in on... hits one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Sané clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass
Terrific header!
can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Substitution for Serbia. Number
So time for
21,
change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 23, Johan Cruyff.
Neymar,
Number 6, Mohamed
Rodri.
Salah. Number 18,
and it's Neymar. Fernando
Number
and
2,
Torres!
Adams.
Oh,
Coming
that
on the
was
field,
no routine
number
save.
5,
Yeah, he was well
Vinicius
placed to deal with that.
Junior. Number 14, De Bruyne. Number 15, Neymar. Number 16.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the
Rodri.
mood to take any risks.
Number 4,
Great defending, strong and determined. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vinicius Junior, big chance, and yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. The keeper deserves some sympathy.
Tries a shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That could spell trouble. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neymar, foot in.
4 added minutes has been
4
indicated.
added minutes on the board. He could be in here. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's shifting through the gears here. Punched away. He is through here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, nicely intercepted. And the volley. The last act of the game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. Cantona. Valverde. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Cantona clearly thought he could deceive the keeper, but not like that.
Madrid with the corner, there first. Cruyff goes short. Rodri.
That was lovely, that.
And here's Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Davis has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Luis Suarez. Oh, great shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That looks a cracking ball. And here's Suarez. He's away. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Valverde. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Luis Suarez. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pedri. Oh, they can break here. Pedri on a charge down the left. Maldini attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a nicely weighted pass. What a throw in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Cruyff.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Bayer is there to take. Some resolute defending there. Rodri. Some really good ball movement. He's got to be in here! Conte. And that's been won straight back. Cantona. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared. Kagawa absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Nesta gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Pass is just off target. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Interesting ball. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. He can run onto that. Dembele.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Conte. Pedri. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rodri. Nicely aimed pass. Kagawa. Keeper's ball. Cafu. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Cruyff.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Cantona! And he nearly went all the way.
Cantona just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Valverde. And he's found a way past. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Cantona. Almost an hour gone.
The attendance for this match was
No, that was never going to make it.
60,332.
And it's Cruyff. Yeah, he's fouled him there. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Cafu. And here's Cantona. Sané. Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. Kagawa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked.
There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Belletti. He's through here. Rodri makes the interception. Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. Pedri. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Sané showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Sané. Gently done. Oh, this is... Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Cruyff. Valverde. Valverde in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri, pass somewhat off target.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he has been fouled there. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Time and again they are repelled. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Davis has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. Pau Kubasi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Pau Kubasi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found the way through. Oh, good shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Conte. Now it's Kagawa. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter.
being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front. We're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kagawa. Arsenal finding their passes, driving on and making good progress.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that's well seen too. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Pass is just off target. Beckenbauer.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And it's Kagawa. And here's Mbappe. Sané. Mbappe. Well-timed, excellent interception. Mohamed Salah. So what can they make of this? And here's Neymar.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And the ball is out of play. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pedri. Conte. That has been slung wide. Terrific header! Goal! Arsenal! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
26 minutes is number 20.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Kylian Mbappe.
Mohamed Salah has given away a free kick. Arsenal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Sané. Can he get it through? And here's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Sané! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Great ball, and he's in here. Sané! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
No, he's not getting... Has a go! And he hits the net! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Looking for the run. Here's the ball in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Sané.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Conte. Pedri. Vinicius Junior! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Complete away. There's the whistle for half-time.
Arsenal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Arsenal are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3 goals to 1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, really well played.
Perfectly measured that. Can he finish? And more and more and more. And surely that settles it. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
Has a look and has a go. Now it's Neymar. Chooses to go back. He's had a shot!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
Mbappe does really well to win the ball there.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. So we've reached the hour mark.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Mohamed Salah carries the ball down the right. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Cantona knocks it out wide. Vinicius Junior, Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's in on goal. Now the finish! It's a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. And that's been one straight back. Looks for the finish! He's got away with one there.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Pressing high and with purpose. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at...
Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Musiala clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with the corner, there first. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Kagawa. Oh, well played. Chouameni. Conte. Pedri. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Mbappe. Guti. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's just beyond his reach. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hakimi. Neither side yet able to find the net. And Hakimi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
A real chance if he can get through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great position here. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Spread neatly. The less said about that pass, the better. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Sané. It's a goal kick. That's been drilled forward. No, that's been intercepted. Kagawa. And here's Sané. Pedri has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van de Ven. Beckenbauer. Belletti. It's Pedri. And here's Neymar. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Kagawa. He's in a great position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe. Kagawa shapes to shoot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Conte. And he's there to get it away. And it's half-time here. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Todos bebam com responsabilidade. O espectador que estiver embriagado ou se comportar de forma inadequada será removido. Agradecemos sua atenção.
Here we go again.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Belletti. Conte. Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, well played, well played. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter.
Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that was somewhat errant. Pedri. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Quick look, then plays it in. Traumeri. And he'll shoot here. And claimed it back. Tries a shot! That's a decent clearance. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And they can counter here. Mbappe! They're urging him to shoot. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot to open the scoring.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 9, camisa 21, camisa 7, Neymar, camisa 18, camisa 14, Deixando o campo para...
And he's buried it! 1-0! Not much more than a formality.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Público presente na
When the
partida
manager
de
called on
hoje.
him, he was only too happy to repay that save.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
He has found the way through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ball is over the line. Belletti. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Petri, he is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Sané. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Skims one in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Good read, needed to be. A searching ball that into space. And he was quick to react. Moved on forwards. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Conte.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. Chance here to counter. Conte. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And that's put paid to a promising move.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
David Villa. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Palmer did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Palmer. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, strongly challenged there. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Conte! Just off target.
Conte has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.